Example 2, make a box and whisker plot that represents the prices in dollars of DVDs in a store. So once again, I'm going to go down here. We're going to have to find our min. We're going to have to find Q1, Q2, Q3, and our max. Then to get started, I'm going to go back and put our numbers in order from least to greatest, which you can totally do by pausing this video. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to start with our minimum and our maximum. So our minimum number is 3. Our maximum number is 24. Then I'm going to cut the data in half by finding the median. So we have two numbers in the middle. So we find the middle of those. Directly between 16 and 18 is 17. So I know our median is 17. Now, notice when I say median cuts the data in half. If you're at 17, 4 numbers are below, 4 numbers are above. So 50% of your data is on the left, and 50% of your data is on the right. Then we're going to box in the lower half, and we're going to box in the upper half. Do not include the 17, which is the median. Then we're going to find the median again. So cross it out, and then we've got 12 and 15. So I'm going to add 12 plus 15. I'm going to cut that in half. That's going to get me 13.5, and that is Q1. Now notice again for Q1 that it kind of cuts this directly in half. 2 numbers are below, 2 numbers are above. So if 50% of the data was down here, and I cut that in half, well, now I have 25% of the data and 25% of the data. 2 numbers, 2 numbers. And then we're going to do the same thing up here. So finding the middle again. Directly between 18 and 20 is 19. And think about this. So you've got 2 numbers, 2 numbers, 2 numbers, 2 numbers. So that's 25%, 25%, 25%, and 25%. And then we have to put the 5 numbers on the number line. When we label our number line, we've got to get from 3 to 24. I'm going to count by 2s again. I'm going to start at -4, -2, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and I think that's actually high enough, 30, 32. And then we're going to put this on our number line. So minimum is at 3. Put it above, not on. 13 and a half, 17, 19, 24. 3 in the middle, get vertical lines. These are going to make your box. And again, don't touch the number line. Make sure it's above the number line. And then whiskers. And then don't forget to label. What do these numbers represent? They represent prices in dollars. Okay, so $16, $20, however many dollars. Now, one more thing before we move on. Do you remember me saying this is 25% of the data and this is 25% of the data? Well, that means in here is 25% of the data, and in here, on this lower box, is 25% of the data. Do they look the same distance? And I'm looking at that saying, well, no, this one looks longer. This one looks shorter. So how do they both have the same amount of data in them? Well, it's because from 3 to 12 is more spread out than 15 to 16. Okay, just like this one is the shortest one because you're working with an 18 and an 18. They're like right together. So that's why the box plot shows variability. It shows how spread out the data is because it's showing how much each quarter is spread apart.